I'm Andy Seavers. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Case Status. We're a client engagement platform for law firms. I think I've always been an entrepreneur. My mom saw it in me early and really fostered it in a few different ways, and had a startup in college. And after I got into tech, I quickly realized that I wasn't cut out for day-to-day work, and decided to be an entrepreneur full-time. And fast forward 10, 12 years later, we're now building something really exciting. About 6.5 years ago, my business partner and I, Lauren, founded Case Status really to solve a pain that she was having as a plaintiff attorney, where clients didn't feel like they knew what was going on. They didn't feel connected to their lawyer. And so we ultimately built Case Status to really build visibility and trust with the lawyer. And we do that. We've always said it's like the Domino's pizza tracker of your legal case, but it's about giving clients access to their case status on their phone or via text or web, so they ultimately know what's going on. And then that drives efficiency for the law firm. I mean, we had a strong idea, and we built an early product, and did all that we could, didn't pay ourselves to build something, an early MVP, and that gave us enough traction to get into Techstars Atlanta, an accelerator in Atlanta that was really our first real investment, and that helped us over the next 18 months find product market fit, or at least enough traction to raise our seed round of venture funding from BIP Ventures in Buckhead. And that set us on a journey of really starting to scale Case Status. After college in Nashville, I moved to Charleston a couple years later, and just the Harbor Entrepreneurship Center here in Charleston is actually modeled off of the Nashville Entrepreneurship Center. So felt very at home coming to this nonprofit designed to create collision in the entrepreneurial community, and ultimately built a big group of friends who were all entrepreneurs building cool things, and that led to us building Case Status here in Charleston, which has been just a great journey, and there's a lot of awesome support here. It's not the biggest city in the US, obviously, but the culture very much facilitates one of hospitality, right? We're in the South, and you have a lot of people who relocate here because they want to be close to the water. And so there's just this strong tech community and this strong community of people doing cool things, and that has made it just a great place to build a company and scale a team. And we actually just this week moved into the 3rd floor of the Blackbaud building. So now we're moving into bigger and better offices, and just starting to tackle bigger and better challenges. Legal is changing. 6.5 years ago, lawyers would say things like, "Oh, I don't want my clients to know what's going on," or they might even say, "I don't like talking to them." But now, I mean, you get disbarred for saying things like that. I mean, there's a real focus on clients and their ethical duty of care to that client, and that's exciting to me because I see a future where the client demands access to what's going on in their case. They demand visibility. We say that access to justice is literal access on your phone, and that's what we do. And so I just get excited about this opportunity to disrupt a market. And now that we're about a month out from our Series B of financing, we've got fresh cash on the balance sheet, and we're ready to scale. So our team's growing fast, and our customer base is growing fast, and we just get to go continue to do what we love to do. I mean, I think a lot of people, they get hung up on, man, I have all of these challenges, this is such a big problem, I've got to tackle so many things. I just say, well, focus on what you need to do next. What's the next milestone? What's the next thing you need to prove? What's the next thing that needs to be true? And just get really convicted about the hypothesis that you need to prove, and go prove it. And don't worry about all the other steps. Look, you have to understand if the market's big enough at some point. You have to understand if there's a real pain and if you can really solve it. But how about just what's the next challenge? And then you can tackle the next one. And as long as you can continue to solve the next challenge, then you can continue to move forward. And hey, if the problem's not good, pivot, right? If the solution's not good, build something else. If the startup doesn't work, shut it down and build something else. I mean, there are a lot of great ideas in the world. Just find the next problem and get convicted by it and go solve it.